Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about dorm essentials and what you should be packing for college. And I am currently in my car because I wanted a change of scenery, and I just figured we could film in my car.
I'm also in a random church parking lot.
Because normally when I do like a drive with me video, I'm just sitting in my driveway, but the sun was so bright and it was casting like a weird shadow. So now I'm in a church parking lot in the shade.
I hope no one comes out here because it's going to be super embarrassing. But I have Duncan.
And I'm going to be telling you guys what to bring to college. So if you guys like these types of college related videos, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and I'll definitely be doing more. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I'm posting every single day this month. And I'm posting a lot of college and sorority advice videos and also some lifestyle videos so you guys can get a little more insight into
who I am in my daily life in quarantine.
So all that being said, if you didn't know, I am now a senior at the University of South Carolina. So that's where I'll be getting like tips and advice from. So I'm going to be basing it off of like when I was a freshman and like what I needed, what I thought that I didn't need, and what really worked out for me in my freshman year, if that makes any sense. So we're going to start off with bedding. So I know at the University of South Carolina, every dorm bed is a twin XL. So for bedding, it's going to be twin XL sized. You're going to need sheets, a comforter or duvet, a mattress pad, and a mattress protector. My biggest piece of advice is to bring at least 2 sets of sheets and definitely 1 or 2 blankets just in case. Bring a throw blanket and throw pillows so you always have extra bedding. And also, I thought this was such a good idea because I didn't even think of this when I was a freshman, but my roommate had like a bedside caddy like pocket thing to put like your phone and chargers in and stuff. So I would definitely advise in getting a bedside caddy or something like that to put your phone in and like water or something like right beside your bed. I think that's such a good idea and I wish I would have thought of that. So for your bathroom, it depends mainly on like what kind of dorm you're in, but I was in a suite style, so I'm gonna go off of like a suite style kind of. Honestly, for this one, I think everyone needs this. I even like use one now in an apartment. I would buy a shower caddy just so that it's a lot easier to transport your things to and from the bathroom, especially if you're in a traditional style dorm. You're gonna be walking kind of far for like your bathroom, so definitely get a shower caddy. But I think that would be useful for any type of dorm since you're lugging your personal things back and forth. So I would bring a shower caddy, body towels, or towels that like wrap around as a dress. Just bring towels that cover all of you because that would be really embarrassing if you have to walk back and forth from your bathroom to your room and like you have a towel that's like half covering you. That's just kind of awkward. Also bring washcloths, like hand soap. Oh, this is a big one. Shower shoes.
Because the bathrooms are disgusting.
No matter where you live, because there have been hundreds, thousands of people that have lived there before you. So just bring shower shoes. Like there's only so much cleaning you can do. And I would just advise on getting a pair of shower shoes. And if you don't know what shower shoes are, they're just like a cheap pair of flip-flops. Bring cleaning supplies because you're gonna have to clean. I put down Windex, Lysol wipes, and air freshener. Definitely bring tissues because literally everyone is always sick. And then for your desk, I would get a desk organizer. I have like a cubby organizer that went over my head. I'll insert pictures of like what my room looks like, but I would honestly suggest something like that, or like a little caddy right next to your desk that you can put all your school supplies in and stuff. That would be really helpful. A desk lamp,
late night studying,
a planner. Obviously you're gonna have your school supplies like pens, pencils, highlighters, notebooks. And for storage, this is where we're getting into the good stuff. I would suggest an over-the-door shoe organizer because your closets are, for a dorm, I feel like it's like pretty good size, but still like it's very small. So you're not gonna be able to fit a lot of stuff in there. So I think I had one. Either an over-the-door shoe organizer, or they sell ones that can like clip into like your closet and it just like hangs down like your clothes would, and it's a shoe organizer. So you could do that too. That's what I did. And going off of that, you could do like an over-the-door jewelry organizer. If you have a lot of jewelry, that's a good idea. or you can just get like a mini jewelry stand for your desk. So I would do like a plastic storage organizer. The ones with like the 3 cubbies is what I used, and it actually held a lot of stuff. That's where I put like my medicine, my cleaning supplies, and like other stuff like that. It needs storage cubbies most likely, and I get that from either IKEA, Walmart, or Target. And it's just, it has like, I think it's like 3, 6, or 9 little boxes, and then you can put like an actual like box in the thing. I'll show you pictures, like you'll understand. An ottoman is also another great way for storage, and that's also how I got onto my bed.
Until it broke, and then I had to invest in a step stool.
But if you get like not one from Amazon that was like $10, a decently priced ottoman that has good reviews, you could use that to get on your bed, but it also can just be used for storage. I put my other shoes in there too. And you're gonna need a laundry hamper that is easily able to transport, because your laundry room is usually in the basement of your dorm, so you're gonna want a laundry basket that's easy to transport. I know they have a bunch of them with wheels now, so that could be a good alternative. We're getting into miscellaneous. So the number one thing I'm going to tell you need to buy are bed risers, okay? It gives you so much under the bed storage, like you will be surprised. And you'll see from the picture, that it gave me so much under the bed storage. Like I was able to fit those storage cubbies I was talking about, and also a plastic storage bin under there too. You have to buy bed risers. And you can get that anywhere, like Target, Walmart, IKEA, anywhere. I would suggest buying a printer. It doesn't have to be the most expensive printer in the world. I would suggest having a printer that you and your roommate can share, just because printing at the library can be such a hassle sometimes, and it also costs money. Like I know buying ink costs money too, but like in the long run, I feel like just having a printer would be so much more beneficial than having to like walk to the library at 3 AM by yourself and print out like a paper, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, just from personal experience, I loved having a printer in my room. So I would just suggest having a printer in your room. It's not necessary, but I just would highly suggest it. You're gonna need a Tide to Go pen. If you were like me,
I am a mess. I spill literally everything on myself.
So a Tide to Go pen is literally my ride or die. So I would just suggest it just because it's just an easy fix. You're going to need a dustpan or broom and a handheld vacuum. I know that where I was living was Columbia Hall, and it was super dusty all the time. Like I was constantly vacuuming, constantly sweeping. So just keep that in mind. Also crumbs, like you're gonna be eating in your dorm sometimes. So just think about that too. This is another thing that like I knew a lot of people didn't really think about this, but get a big trash can to split for you and your roommate. Just because if you each have a small like one under your desk, like yeah, that's okay.
But you're gonna be taking that out like every single day.
So if you have a big trash can, you could take it out like once a week or something. And we had one, and I'm so thankful, because that was so much easier than having to take out like a mini plastic bag worth of trash every single day. You know what I mean? I know that at USC, you have an option to rent a microwave and mini fridge. And if you have not done that yet, I would absolutely suggest it. It's a lot cheaper than having to buy one, and then you don't have to have the hassle of like trying to figure out what to do with it after you move out. Because I'm gonna be honest, I've never had a mini fridge after my dorm. Like I just don't need one. So I would just suggest renting one from USC, and it comes with a microwave too. So you get 2 in 1 for, it's not even a bad price. You'll split it between you and your roommate, so it's really not that bad. I know me and my roommate freshman year, we had like a giant cart designated for like snacks. And we also had a cart designated for coffee. I don't like hot coffee, so we didn't really use a Keurig that much, but it was still nice to have just in case we wanted like hot chocolate or tea or something. But the cart for snacks was so helpful, just because we had one place to put everything, and it wasn't like all jumbled in our like random drawers. So it was nice just to have a designated place for snacks. Push pins or command strips if you're gonna hang stuff on your wall. It depends on what type of wall you have, but if you have a cement wall, you're gonna have to use command strips. But if you have like normal, just like sheet, what is it, drywall? If you have just like a normal wall, you can use a push pin, and I don't think you'll be fined, because those are like such small holes. Don't use nails though, and don't use like normal tape. This is mainly for girls unless you're a guy wearing makeup. But I would get a light up desk mirror. You're probably going to be getting ready. They're like at night and you'll need it, or like super early in the morning and like your roommate's not awake and you need to get ready. and you don't want to turn on the overhead light, so I would just suggest getting a light up desk mirror. Also, I would suggest getting an over-the-door full-length mirror. We had one my freshman year, and it was so helpful because as soon as you shut the door, you can just look at your outfit right before you're about to leave. And those are like super cheap. It's like $5. Me and my roommate, we had a corner room, so we had like a little common area, but so then we had a futon, so we were able to use that as like extra seating. But also, if you're in just like a normal room, I would suggest one of you lofting your bed all the way up and getting a futon just so you have extra seating and putting it under the like super lofted bed. But of course you don't have to, this is totally optional. I just threw it in here just in case. I mean, I think it's a good idea, so like just in case anyone wanted to know about it. Bring your own desk chair because the ones that they provide are like super old and worn out, and sometimes they rock back and forth and they can tip. So I would just suggest bringing your own. It's just way more comfortable. If you plan on eating in your dorm room, which like I probably did like a couple nights out of the week, bring plates, silverware, and bowls. I would bring 2 of each because you don't need an entire like silverware set, and you don't need 25 bowls and plates and stuff. Like just bring 2 each and just keep washing it. Especially because you're in a dorm room, like you don't have a lot of storage. So just bring 2 of each if you're gonna do that. Also bring reusable water bottles because Columbia is in the dead center of South Carolina, so it's always super hot. So bring a reusable water bottle. I would suggest one of the like, what is it called? That are like insulated, I guess, like Hydro Flask or like a Swell bottle. I put Camelback on here too. You're going to need a 6-foot long phone charger. Do you know how tall those lofted beds are? So definitely get a 6-foot long charger. Going off of that, get a bunch of power strips. Since you're in a dorm room, there's like a very limited amount of outlets. So definitely get extension cords and power strips so that you can make the most use out of your outlets. The next thing that I'm going to talk about is having an emergency kit. I talked about this in my what I wish I knew when like before I was a freshman video, and that was to bring like an emergency kit, which is so with like band-aids, cold and flu medicine, allergy meds, and Neosporin, just because you never know what's going to happen. And 9 times out of 10 you're going to get some kind of sickness in college just because you're living in a dorm, you're in a compact area with all of these germs and different people, so you're most likely gonna get sick anyway. So just have it ready to go for when you do get sick so that you're not panicking. Next, I would get a floor fan just because it can be really hot during the day, and I think some of the dorms you can't change the AC, I'm not really sure, but I would just bring a floor fan anyway, just in case. You can get a cheap one. For Columbia Hall, when I was living there, we had tile flooring, so we had a large sized rug that covered up the tile so it wasn't like cold and like gross on your feet. So it's completely up to you if you want to get a rug or not. I would just suggest it if you have tile, or if your wood is like really old. Definitely get a Brita water pitcher because the water from the tap is always like kind of like lukewarm, you know what I mean? And it's not filtered, so that can be kind of gross. So just get a Brita pitcher, and that should fit in your mini fridge because it fit in ours. Also bring a duffel bag for weekend trips. I know when I was a freshman we didn't really do a lot of weekend trips, but like for spring break you're gonna need one, fall break, if you go anywhere you're gonna need one, so just bring a duffel bag. Also, if you're a girl, bring a straightener, a curling iron, and a blow dryer if you like to style your hair. If not, you don't have to. Bring an Ethernet cord because
Wi-Fi sucks.
you never know when it's gonna cut out, and sometimes it'll just log you out and it won't let you log back in, or it'll be really slow since like 30,000 people are on at the same time. So just get an Ethernet cord. I think they're like pretty cheap from like Target or something. But yeah, I used that all the time my freshman year because the Wi-Fi would always cut out on us. It's a great time. Lastly, I'm gonna quickly go over like some clothing items that I think are necessary. So for like an everyday basis, pretty much everyone wears like t-shirts, leggings, athletic shorts, and athletic sneakers. So definitely bring a lot of those because you're gonna be wearing that mainly to class. And then if you like to go out, I would bring going out tops, going out jeans, skirts, and shorts. Like, you know what I mean. If I need to do a whole video on like college outfits, I can, but I feel like you pretty much know what I mean. Tailgating outfits for the fall. That's mainly like a Carolina shirt, a skirt, sneakers, or like a jersey, shorts and sneakers. Popular shoes for like going out or tailgating are platform sneakers, platform sandals, and booties. Also cardigans and sweaters for either going out or like going out to dinner or hanging out with friends and stuff. Whenever it gets like kind of chilly, I always wear a cardigan or a sweater over a t-shirt and like shorts and leggings. So that's a good option for like making a casual outfit a little bit nicer, I guess. You need jackets. Denim jackets and leather jackets are super popular. Also, when it gets colder, you're probably gonna want to get like a Sherpa or like hoodies and sweatshirts, like stuff like that's pretty common just to wear to class.
Ooh, this is really important.
So Columbia likes to flood a lot. So you're going to need a rain jacket, umbrella, rain boots, especially rain boots. Because of the flooding, you are going to get your sneakers ruined.
I speak from experience.
It also sucks walking around all day with like soggy and wet socks. So.
Rain boots it is.
Okay. Obviously you're gonna need pajamas and slippers, but this is the most important thing that I wanted to talk about in this video. Not in this video, but like for like the clothing, you want to bring clothes that you don't care about losing or getting ruined, especially if you're going out and going to football games like the frat lots or stuff like that. You want to bring clothes that you are pretty cheap and you don't care about getting ruined, because the frat lots is a dirt lot and you're surrounded by like beer and sweating and dirt, so like you're probably gonna end up throwing away most of the stuff you wear there anyway. And the same goes with bars, like you're probably gonna get stuff spilled on you. And the floors of the bars are just like really disgusting. So just buy cheap shoes like Walmart, Target. Target can be kind of expensive though. Look at Forever 21, Zaful, Shein, like all of those like cheap clothing places. Just shop there for shoes, because you don't want to waste $70 shoes on a bar or the frat lots because they're gonna get ruined. Like Air Force Ones is not worth it. It's just not. So now that I've been talking forever, I'm going to end this video here. If you guys like these college advice videos, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and let me know. And don't forget to subscribe, because I'm posting every single day.
That's all I have to say.
So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Bye guys!